you get stuck out of here. Or you get stuck. Or you get stuck. Or you get stuck, bitch. Just like I said. That I will. I'm that bitch that'll get. And I'll get the fuck up out of here. I will get up out of here. I will leave up out of here. I wish a bitch would. I wish a motherfucker would. I don't get no damn. I don't get no fuck.
I know that motherfucker tell Chris is really big. Oh yeah, take this fuck. We can take pictures, but we want to make.
I love you, bro.
I should pop that my foot beside you, face.
Saying.
I'm still got to show this. I know.
What?
I know, bitch.
I don't know.
Bryson,
we got it. I need y'all.
But as long as he's not out there making threats, then we can stay cool.
No, they got him.
Yeah, but if he's out there making threats, it's a whole different
He made the out. No, he made the out. He made the out first.
Listen, I need y'all to lock the bucket. They got him. I need y'all to lock it. Thank y'all for those who left.
Fuck all y'all bitches. Just that bitches.
We got him. I need y'all to lock it so we can finish. Please. Let's lock in so we can finish, please. They got him.
I'm coming.
Don't trust me, they got him.
Calm down.
And we try 30 minutes
Did we
left.
do it, John?
How much you did that though? Because I was tired of it.
I was tired. I'm tired.
I get it. I'm tired too. Greg!
Y'all can't let him drink. Y'all his friends. Stop that.
We not his friend.
So, finish your statement, Rebel.
Like I said, I just felt like for you to be a person that has been so vocal about, you know what I'm saying, addressing shit, it was like I gave you an opportunity. Like I said, I did hear that, oh, Chrissy doesn't like me. And what did I say to you? Chrissy hasn't told me that. I was like, Chrissy hasn't told me that. So I'm not gonna, like, it's like you feel like I was believing anybody. I was like, Chrissy has not physically came to me and said that she doesn't like me. So guess what?
You don't care.
It's not it. So when I came to you and you kind of like shaded me, I was like,
I'm not. It was nothing for me to be like, yo, we got an issue. Let me talk to you real quick, type shit. We had a quick little argument. I felt how I felt about you. The argument made me feel like you was a little arrogant. You was a little about yourself type shit, and I just didn't want to fool with you. Isn't that all I ever said to you? Was he was arrogant and I didn't want to be around? That is literally all I said, and I didn't.
And I get that, but if we're gonna be in a setting.
Wait a minute, please. Let me finish this. So with that being said, we could have been. If I don't fuck with you, there's no need to like hug. You know what I'm saying? Like we can say, hey, what's up, type shit. That's cool. That's just how I am.
But
You didn't know me, so of course you didn't know that. But that's just how I am.
But did you even do that? Did you even like, hey, what's up?
No, I stood there when he tried to give me a hug. I don't give hugs.
So to be clear, it all stemmed from the way he treated Leon.
His delivery and what he did at the night.
I just want to make
made
it clear.
me feel
Okay.
like he was.
So any more final thoughts about that? Like it is what it is.
We already talked about this, so it's just like we literally at we literally had this conversation, so he already knows how I felt, where it came from, type shit. All this.
No, and I also know that Bryson gave you a drink, so that's.
Yeah, definitely, he gave me some.
Let me make this point too, though. You also said too, though, watching it, Chrissy, you was like, oh my God, it really wasn't as bad.
It really wasn't. It really wasn't. I still feel how I feel. Don't get me wrong.
No, but
don't get me wrong. In the moment, Bryson, hold on.
Bryson, it's his question. Let him answer. I'm coming to you.
In the moment, it gave more than what it was.
Gotcha.
Looking back on it, it wasn't that dramatic, but I still feel how I feel. I should have maybe did something different because it wasn't that deep. You know what I'm saying?
Gotcha.
But I still feel how I feel. I still felt the same way.
Understand. Ty, you also said too. We also seen the scene you did with Vay, and you was like you was feeling some type of way that Chrissy was saying he didn't like Rebel. Why was you aggravated when you was neutral in the situation? Remember when you was in the car?
I didn't understand it.
Okay, so it was just frustration.
Remember I said that. I said I just don't understand it. I said she didn't know Leon. I said Rebel didn't do nothing to her. I didn't understand why, because it seemed like.
Do you feel like you had to take both friends' side?
No, I just feel like it was a lot of energy gave to a situation that I didn't understand. I clearly said it like that. I was like, I don't understand why this situation gives much energy for someone that didn't have anything to do with the event.
Gotcha.
Can I ask you a question?
Right.
Like a general question.
Okay.
Why
Me?
can't like literally generally
For everybody?
Why can't somebody just simply be like, okay, I don't fool with this person's energy, blase, and then just, you know what I'm saying? Why does it have to always be something? I feel like
Because
that's where
so,
me and your shit
go ahead.
grew from. It wasn't, and I said this on the show too when we was at the whatever.
Atlantic Station.
I said, why can't I just not fuck? Like, why can't I just not? You know what I'm saying? Like, why can't I just do me? You just do you, and that's it. That is what it is. Why does it have to be? Oh, Chrissy don't like me. He's not talking. He don't like me. And that's what I said. I didn't come to you, and everybody besides me was coming to you. So I see where you felt like shit was, you know what I'm saying? I would probably feel the same way too. But it's just, why can't I just simply not?
I want to say something too. I also feel like at the same time, like it felt like the reason why it kind of came off that way is because there were other people at the event when you started to come off at a certain way where you like it was a waste of your time. There were other people that were feeling like they were getting certain stuff from it, and then you felt like it was a waste of your time and all of the other kind of stuff. And Chrissy, no.
So
What I'm trying to say is that Chrissy was pointing out to the fact that there were certain people that were saying that, hey, I may have wanted this right now. I may have needed this right now. I may have read it, and you were just trying to just downplay him. It felt like you were just trying to downplay him, and you weren't giving other people that have the opportunity to be like, hey, I apprecited it. And you were just like, I'm so experienced.
But
this is a waste of my time.
We're gonna get to your
And
rebel situation. We gotta move on. This is not the topic.
That wasn't a rebel situation. I was
right.
talking
No,
about.
I move on from there. I'm talking about the tie. I'm talking about Chrissy and Rebel into it.
That was
right. So
is.
I gotta move on. I'm moving on. Ty, why did you feel so comfortable telling Vay about what Chrissy said? Why would you so comfortable telling Vay that Chrissy mixtape was not mixed and mastered when you had just met Vay at the same time you met the other people?
Literally, I was high as fuck. As y'all can see, I looked like Biggie in this scene. But Vay literally said, I want you to hear a song, but it's not mixed and mastered.
So that's what Vay,
and when he said that,
gotcha.
I said, you know, your homegirl, her whole project is
oh,
Mr.
that's how that whole
I do remember you saying that. I do recall you saying that.
So
I do remember Vay saying that.
Started the mess.
Okay. So when Vay said that thought came
that's literally what clicked in my head.
Okay. At that point though, when Bryson confronted you, when Bryson was trying to convey to Chrissy what you said, why didn't you just own up to it? Even though you did not say exactly what Bryson said, did you kind of have an inkling of what he was trying to say at Atlantic Station?
I knew he had an inkling, but I wasn't about to. It was Bryson
said, "You a real bitch? You wasn't about to be a real bitch?"
I wasn't about to own up to somebody saying.
It sounded like he wasn't trying to be
You literally was talking, and then drove to the fucking event, and was the first bitch to give me a hug. So you're not gonna be a real bitch and own up regardless. You just like you just said, you knew what I was getting at. So you were fake ass bitch, and you wasn't gonna be a real bitch. Just say that. Be for fucking for real. Dumb fuck.
Well, Chrissy, I can hug you and not like your music.
Absolutely.
Okay.
But you wasn't a real bitch.
Bryson said I said you were broke, and I said your music sounded like trash, and that's not what I said at all. I said that I knew you wasn't gonna have 3 parties.
So you said something.
Yeah,
and you can admit that. And you can admit that when I asked you the question.
Because you asked me, did I say what Bryson said?
Did you? You just asked him if he knew the insight, correct? Or my
right. So I'm saying like even though you did not say what Bryson said,
no, he just said
you didn't care at the moment.
I didn't know.
Yeah, you didn't even. Okay. Rebel. Let me go to this part. Chrissy and Lodi. Lodi said at the time Rebel came with the diss song, Lodi was vibing. She was like having a good time with it. But she said at the time you and her was not as close at the time. The reason why she was engaging with Rebel when he was playing his diss song. Did you feel some type of way when you watched that and you seen Lodi vibing to the song?
The only person I knew before all this was Ty. No tea, no shade, no disrespect, so please nobody get there, but I'm not from here, I'm from up north, so I didn't know anybody existed on the planet Earth type shit. Like, I didn't know nobody was, you know what I'm saying? So the first time, that was what, the 3rd time we all linked up type shit? Okay. Why would I expect anybody, you know what I'm saying?
So you wasn't offended? No. Okay, so Lodi, do you want to clarify the thing? Okay.
I mean, if we all rapping, if you're gonna make a diss track and we all gonna give in an open ear to listening to some bars. I wanna hear some shit. I want to hear you go this and that. I want to hear you go in. So if I hear some shit, I'm like, oh, okay, Mike, that's something.
And I gotta respect it.
It is what it is.
Well, gotcha.
It's not
And
no
you
shit
said at that
about
time though, y'all was not locked in as much.
that too. But even if we was, it would be the
It was
same
still the same
energy.
thing,
It would be the
energy,
same
and you
thing.
wouldn't be offended by that.
I would hope not.
Understood.
No, it's the same shit.
Okay, so let's move into the car test and mixing and mastering, right? So let me ask the group, right? What exactly is mixing and mastering? Like, Reb3l, you want to give me that? What exactly is that?
It's more of an engineer term where they basically, you know what I'm saying, mix all the vocals and mix all the beats and place everything, you know what I'm saying, productively on the track. And mastering, of course, is where they take it to the next level.
Okay. So who in the group has all their music in terms of to the public mix and master?
So I can speak that all of my music that I've released, I've mixed and mastered.
Okay. What about you, Ty?
Yes.
Vay?
No.
Okay, so some music that you release to the public, cause some for the
Yeah, on my EP, there's like 2 songs I mixed and I regret putting them out. You know what I mean? But for me, what I think, low-key, I'm not gonna hold you. I understand when it comes down to the car test. If that shit sounds mixed and it's not, if you didn't pay that extra money for it to be mixed and it sounds good, then it sounds good.
It sounds good. Bryce, is all your music mixed
I
and
have
mastered?
no idea.
You got no idea. Okay, what about you, Lodi?
What?
Is all your
Wait,
music
hold
mixed
on.
and mastered?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, we're moving on.
Well, I
Lodi.
mean, I got some that's mixed and mastered. I got some that's not. I mean, it just depends on what it is and where I'm at.
Where you at? Okay.
It really doesn't matter. You get it how you live when you're down here on the bottom where everybody else at.
Got you. What about you, Carmen?
I'm gonna steal that one.
Okay,
You just
understood. Christy?
Not all of it.
Not all of it. Okay. So what exactly is wrong? What exactly, Ty, from your perspective, what is wrong with the car test? Is it the fact that you only do that, or is that part of the process? What is wrong with that? From a professional, I want to know, like from a professional perspective in music.
One, I want to say that if you're gonna put something out,
Mm-hmm.
that you should want to put out your best work.
Okay, that's fair.
And what was so surprising to me when I found this out or whenever, it was like she was doing a lot behind the project. The project was getting parties, the project was getting interviews, and so it was weird to me to know that you giving this project so much attention, but you didn't give that touch.
Understood. Ty, I'm sorry about that. Lodi, you said the only person in a group music is mixed and mastered that you know of is Bryson's. Do you
Yes.
still stand by that, and why, and how do you know
Yes, because you can hear it.
that? You can hear it, okay.
Yeah, you can
So
hear it.
you understand-
literally can hear it.
Based up on what, like, is it like
Based on
the
if you compare
instruments, the
his
vocals?
music to everybody else's music that's here on the show.
Gotcha. And you think he's the only one that has that quality?
Yeah.
Okay.
Me personally.
Thank you.
Fair enough. What do y'all have to say about that?
But that's her opinion.
That's okay. I want to ask the group in terms of like outside of Reb3l and Ty. They say all their music for public consumption is mixed and mastered. Do it sound like, because I know you said your confessional, yikes, and you said it wasn't. Do it sound like that all their music is mixed and mastered? I want to get this guy's perspective. No. Karma, Christy. What about you, babe?
I don't think so.
You don't think so?
Mm-hmm. Come on, let's tell the truth.
Okay, fair enough.
Mastering a song is different.
I feel like it's
and
subjective.
the person that's gonna master your song is not gonna give you
That part.
no little fee because they know
You said little fee?
fee.
And
Yeah,
it
not,
depends
the
on
ticket's
who
not
it
gonna be
is.
small
It's
at
gonna
all.
be big.
It's not gonna be small. So if you're gonna do that to every single song that you got out,
Mm-hmm.
go do what you do. You
So,
know what I mean?
question though.
But, I mean,
I'm
I'm using the ones that I'm
Mastering
gonna
an album
push to make
costs a
sure
lot
I
of
can
money.
get it.
Is it a big? What's the price difference from just getting a mix? Is it like
Depends on
a
who you
big?
want to master it because people master
Mixing
things
and mastering
Yes.
are two different costs.
Now I can't afford getting mixed and mastered.
Ty, you said Chrissy told you he doesn't mix and master his music, but Chrissy said that he told your other friend Ty.
Mhm.
So what's the truth?
They're both the truth.
Okay, so he did tell you, and he told Ty.
Ty Butterfly.
Butterfly. So he did tell. So you say you only told Ty.
Lottie also told me this too.
When I told
Lottie,
you
you said
what?
that?
I told you what?
When I told you that.
Hold on, wait. I told you what?
Who?
You told me that Chrissy doesn't mix my sound music.
When did I tell you that? And where were we at? What were we talking? How we got on the subject?
I think we was, I don't know how we got on the subject. Maybe
How
we
when
was
I
at Jack's.
you know I met
I
him
don't know.
through you, right?
Yeah.
And we ain't never really had no conversation since the show came on.
Allegedly. Since the show came on. Yeah, the show's been filmed a year ago.
Okay. You know what I mean though, same shit you was trying to
So
do with him, right?
you did not tell him
No,
that.
no,
You know what the fuck I'm
I
talking
told you.
Why you gotta cuss at me, girl?
Because you ain't being grown and that's how I treat my children.
Ooh, girl, now she ooh, that's that pussy. That's that pussy.
So you did not tell him that.
No, I ain't never tell him that.
I'm just out to act. I'm sorry. Chrissy, you told
She birthed me.
Yeah, and I'll turn right into a nigga on your ass.
I know you will.
God, come
I
on,
know
y'all.
you will.
So
Make sure you got bail money.
Wanna make sure I got people waiting for you?
Oh, yes. What
Did we
else?
record that? Did we record that?
Yes, make sure you got people waiting
oh
on
guys,
What you
come
mean,
on.
bro?
We got more
Act like it's fake.
Wait, let's give
Let's
him.
relax.
Let's
All
give
the
Chrissy
You was like,
respect.
nobody was talking to you,
God.
like you keep doing. You keep
Oh,
jumping
like-
in shit, ain't got nothing to do with you.
Oh, something that
and
you're
like you're
literally
doing right
doing?
now.
So
something
guys,
that you're doing?
let's put a pause in it. Chrissy, let's get clear because we want to be clear.
I know you.
So you only told
I'm
guys. So
No, because I'm ready.
No,
I'm ready. No, if you're gonna
She's
literally
still
threaten
a woman
my
at the
no,
end of the day.
I don't give a fuck. It's not about me. It's not. I'm not putting my hands
This
on
is
her.
body
If you're literally gonna threaten me,
threaten her, bro.
if you're
Like,
literally
come on,
gonna,
bro.
yeah,
Like,
do all that. If you're literally gonna threaten me, make sure that you stand behind it. Because guess what? What I'm going to, no, you know what? Actually, I am quite upset. But what I'm saying is that if you are literally gonna threaten my life, I can guarantee you it's not gonna end well.
You don't get to say
It's no, it's not gonna end well. No, she's not gonna threaten my life and tell me that people is gonna
I'm
be
gonna threaten
mean.
in your life. I'm not talking to Ty.
You literally just said it to me. You said you too. You said you too. You literally said me too.
We're
gonna start over. Yes, you literally just said you're gonna have people waiting for me.
Why you jumping up at her?
What you gonna do about it?
That's what I'm saying. Is that what you're gonna do? Are you gonna have people waiting for me? Is that what you're saying right now? That you are gonna have people waiting for me?
Wait a
That's what I
minute.
want to know.
Stop.
That's
We're
what
gonna take a
I want
beat
to
and
know.
start over.
That's what I want to know. Are you know? Answer the question. Are you gonna have people waiting for me? I need to know. I need to know. This is my life. Are you gonna have people waiting for me? Are you gonna have people waiting for me? Yes or no?
So can you not take it back?
Are you gonna have people waiting for me? Yes or no?
Y'all, we gotta get to New Orleans.
Are you going to have people waiting for me? Yes or no?
Send this text message.
Please, are you gonna have people waiting for me? Yes or no?
She said she can.
No. Are you gonna have people waiting for me? Yes or no? Answer the question.
Alright, so let's
move on to the next.
I got it.
Yeah.
Let's
take 5.
Let's
Not move 5. Let's just agree.
Hold on, let's take a
Not
break.
even
Can I
this man like
This
no.
is
You can't throw in his life. You can't
this
throw in
is
his life.
really
That's not
ridiculous.
fair.
Like
I'm gonna
literally.
do what I want. I ain't put my hands
Hold
on
on.
it.
Hold on.
So what I'm saying is that are you threatening to? Are you threatening to have someone
Or
or
knock all this shit off here.
are you threatening my life? Is that yes or no? Yes, I'm upset, Lottie. I'm hysterical. I want to know.
We're trying to get you.
He can't
Okay,
answer
bro.
the question.
Okay, y'all.
Alright, let's hold on, I need like what, 5 seconds?
You want to be a nigga so bad.
Hold on,
but when you step up and
one
be a nigga,
second.
Five.
You can't
Hold
bitch
on.
down.
Hold on.
So, Chrissy, can you give a clarification from your of what happened? So you only told Butterfly.
Did I? Yeah.
Yeah, but you didn't tell at the time your friend Ty, Valentino.
When did I?
When did you
When did I
tell
say
him?
that?
You don't remember? You don't recall?
I don't even want to talk about this anymore.
Okay.
Of course not. Of course not.
Chrissy, you also counseled. Chrissy, you called. So God, Chrissy, you counseled your music event at the last minute, which left a lot of assumption in terms of like your funds and stuff like that.
Say lies. Keep it a bean.
Right. That's why I'm coming to you. I'm coming to you. You canceled your music event at the last minute, which left a lot of people. Even Bo said in his confessional, what he got from what Ty said was that you was broke. Even though Ty did not say that, but they said from what he got from it that you didn't have the money. The reason why you canceled it. Do you want to clarify in terms of what happened? Was it due to finance?
Not at all.
Not at all. It was. You did tell production it was because your engineer got locked up.
Mm-hmm.
Correct. Where did you get that from, Dave?
I mean, now Ty, you ain't saying word for word, but it's like you meant it. It's like I said it, but you was thinking that shit, girl. So it was just like if I misinterpreted, my bad.
You just misinterpreted. Okay.
I don't think I did.
Okay.
I got it wasn't even. any different either.
You got it from a sidebar conversation and you was like...
No, you insinuated it the same way
Okay,
that
guys,
you implied it.
we about to get into that. So let's break this down. Chris, when you first came, which we did not show in the green screen, you said that you and Ty was friends. Like you said, when you was going through depression, all that stuff like that, you was calling him and he was walking you through that all of that.
I never knew she went through depression.
That's cat ass shit, bro.
And Ty said that y'all never was friends because you literally never met, like you don't know his family. So he's like, if you don't know my family.
I wasn't at your house? In your bedroom? We didn't, are you joking?
Ask you this though, Chris, you said you and Chris wanted to be friends.
No, Chrissy knows nobody but my uncle at the party that she made deposit for at the
And I think I want to play that clip tonight because I could have locked the green screen out. She really said you was like, y'all was really close.
Yeah,
like,
y'all even had a little grayscale. It was like a little throwback scene where y'all was like,
girl, that's what I got her on the shot.
oh my god, this is so cute.
So what I'm saying is she really honestly,
you didn't see them walking out, she holding
bad or
hands.
ill about you, and she was like,
Window shopping.
Chrissy don't even know my mom until she saw her here. Chrissy ain't never met my mom before the show started.
Are you serious?
So that's how much of a friend she is. She ain't never met Rebecca Ann Jones.
Well, you are.
Well, I'm lying. She met her the one time when we performed at the first season of my first season of Real Life Philanthropy.
You showed it. She
was there?
Yeah, she was there. Yeah, she was in the section with Ty.
Yeah.
Oh, that's your friend.
No, she wanted to perform. She wanted to perform. No. If you wanted to be, she wanted to be my friend. She can be my friend. There's a lot of people want to be my
Girl,
friend.
I think you should just own up to it, girl. That was your friend.
Yeah,
Not my friend. I don't give a damn.
If Top would be in the back seat for that bitch in the front seat, that's your friend.
Huh?
That's your friend. I was in the back seat and you had that bitch in the
because
front
you remember at
seat.
one
But
point.
was she already in the front seat?
No.
You remember at
We
one
on the same time.
This is gonna be my last. You remember at what point when you was talking? I was like, are y'all even friends? Because you was just talking like you weren't talking bad about her, but she was always down her. And I feel like a friend I'm supposed to doubt. You know what I mean? Like you would never do Rebel like that. So I'm always looking. My point exactly.
I never talk bad about you. Don't do that, hoe.
My point exactly.
Don't do that.
No, he never.
Don't do
he
that,
never
hoe.
done it. He never done it. So I was always doing Chris like
You don't have
that.
any reason to.
Right. Because you're my friend.
Are you joking? You gonna really do that? I wasn't at your house?
Chrissy, you came to my house. You're right.
Okay, cool. So I didn't know you. Go ahead.
Okay. So Ty, was y'all friends?
Yeah, we was friends.
Y'all
Whatever
friends.
Chrissy purposes, she came to my house. We was friends. She came to my
Talk,
house.
we hung
and
out,
we was
we
friends.
like what?
Gotcha. Okay.
Texting, call,
Leave it right there.
went out.
Okay.
Bitches don't know how to be friends. Okay?
Do you think the fact that you brought him in the situation, you owe him just a little bit of loyalty in terms of like?
No.
Yeah,
No. Like I said earlier, if that was the case, everybody, I brought a lot of people.
Okay.
So
Was you kind of shady?
Not one of the
Not
person you
one.
brought wasn't loyal to not
So-
one bitch.
So let me ask you this though.
Fraudulent asshole.
Y'all wasn't friends. You was just comfortable with him. I guess associates. Like what do you call it? What would you call y'all relationship? If it was a word, would it be associate, friend, or getting to know him as a friend?
Somebody I knew.
Somebody you knew. Okay. So Christy, what would you call at the time before you knew he was talking? He make a adult statement. In your head, y'all was friends. Okay. Is it safe to say, Chrissy, that you was blindsided by when you found out what Bryson said was true?
It wasn't true. Because what Bryson said.
Yes, it was true.
What Bryson said was not what
The
I said.
bottom
Right,
line.
right.
Yes, it was true.
No.
The bottom line.
What you
That's
said,
between
you
The
them.
bottom line is something was said, and he brought it to my attention.
It was a lie when he brought to your
But
No, it wasn't a lie. You know what you did
Bryson,
was.
Did your daughter say something?
It's
Oh my
between
God.
them.
I guess I gotta sit here and just.
Okay, so
It's your turn, it's your turn.
let's move on to this.
Alright.
Todd, why was your relationship with Chrissy so disposable compared to like
Because he's a fucktard.
and stuff like that?
Fucking
You got
dingleberry.
I'm a fuck fun. There we go. Next question.
Yes, please, awesome, great.
Like it's a fake ass.
So it was disposable. It's safe to say.
I get it in my eye.
Okay, guys. So it's safe to say that y'all wasn't friends. That's why it was disposable. Let's move on today. Ty, you also made shocking claim that Chrissy tried to steal money from you.
Oh, I would love to know about that.
Chrissy
Me
said
too.
that never happened, but you didn't say he stole. You said he attempted to.
What'd I do? How I do that?
Can you explain
We
that?
never hung out.
We all would love to know.
We never hung out. We never were friends. We never did this. Well, how?
Yeah.
Make that make sense. You lying ass, dumbass, stupid ass.
How, if he wasn't such good friends, how did he get to your house and know your bank? How did he know? How did he know your shit if y'all weren't that close? How did he get to you?
Can I switch my seat so I can hear him clear?
Yeah.
Before you do that, I'll take that back. For what I said to you about people with it. I could have people with it, but I'm not.
Okay. So,
but I would Chrissy. Ask the question.
Yeah, he gonna answer. He trying to answer, guys. Y'all talking. Okay, Ty. You said that he attempted to steal.
Oh, okay, yeah. Okay. So, as we may want to admit or not, whatever, the only reason Chrissy had her listening party was because of me.
Which was at me.
But y'all weren't friends.
You paid for my party?
No, I did not pay for your party.
So how is the only reason I had a listening party because of you, when if you didn't make the fucking payment, there will be no listening party?
And y'all were not
Make
friends.
that make sense. Answer that question.
Y'all not friends too.
If my listening party is because of you and you ain't putting not one penny, dime, nickel, quarter, dollar, 20 up for that shit, how was that because of you? Because you introduced me to the fucking venue owner?
And you don't know that.
So it was because of you because you introduced me to the venue owner? With or without your dumb ass, I would have one.
So give
But you had none of your other parties.
You don't know this bitch either. You don't know her. Y'all not friends.
All you do is lie. Be fucking for real for once and
You always lie. I don't know anything.
Lie about being a rich auntie.
I got this
Wanna
on
talk about my
Amazon,
pockets.
honey.
You
I
don't pay
got
not
this
one
wig
fucking
and I
bill.
put my glue on.
Just a
And still though.
Exactly.
don't pay that one motherfucking
So don't
bill.
speak on nobody's
Don't be mad at me because you gotta come down here and struggle. You better call your daddy, girl.
You don't know nobody. You don't know nobody. It's because of you that he got his party.
I'm 25 years old, got my own shit.
Weird. You weird.
You could never do what I do, huh?
You're
That's why you're mad over there. If
You're
mad.
So Ty want to give clarity. He want to give clarity of what happened. So give clarity.
I'm sure he wrote that shit down
I'm
too.
not gonna let you talk.
Let that bitch write that shit down. Yeah, oh girl. That's probably part of the first part of your line.
Okay, well, I'm gonna say this again. Okay. Like I said, the only reason Chrissy had her party at Mix was because of
your connections.
Right.
So, but you did.
But y'all not friends.
Because Chrissy paid for it.
Bryson, chill out. You did say that he did not steal money, but he attempted. It was $100 or something. To be correct.
Yeah.
Was it $100?
Okay, so Chrissy, after I set her up and she paid her deposit, that she said she doesn't do. She paid her deposit. She sent me a text message saying, "Hey, I'm gonna have a section. If you wanna have a section, the section's gonna be this price."
$250 with the bottle that I told everybody.
And she said it would be $25 if I wanted to sit in her section. And her section was invite only.
Absolutely.
Okay.
And she told me, she said Lodi bought a section. And she said she already knew what the section was giving. That same day that she did that, the same day that she also was texting her. You asked Ty for money.
Ty who? Oh. Butterfly? Oh my God. Okay.
And so
it was like.
And so I was like, a section? Mind you, I knew the deal at the thing. There was no sections. I made sure she had a good price so she could have some chicken, food. They had drink specials, everything. So I was like, a section? I knew what it was giving. So I was like, what am I paying a section for?
Gotcha. So you feel like she was trying to get extra?
Yeah, she was trying to get some off the rich auntie said she don't pay no bills. She was trying to get me to give her some money so she could pay for the rest of her party that she paid a deposit for that she don't pay deposits.
Okay. That's fair enough. Gotcha. And we gonna leave it there. Do anything you want to say, Chris, before we go?
I'm gonna put it like this: the person who I was booking the party through was like, you know what you could do to make your money back? Charge for sections. Oh, you know what? That's a great idea. Hey, just so you guys know, I have a section if you want to get in. My section was for everybody that was on a fucking flyer. As you saw in my section, everybody that was on the flyer was sitting in my section. Was there anybody else? No. Everybody that performed was in my section. Was there anybody else? Okay, so that's
okay.
it.
Yeah, you talking about the mix event?
Yeah,
gotcha.
Other than that, the sections were charged to everybody.
But
it was in my Instagram. Sections available. DM if you want one. Literally, It was on all of my posts. I literally gave everybody something to post under their post, and it said that. You sound dumb as fuck, yo. Next plus next, please, because I'm over this hoe.
So on that note, guys, we're going to be right back with more real life and
I have to go to.
Thank you.
Season 3 is a roller coaster.
So if I'm gay, I'm going to hell. But if you lie in your life, you going straight to hell too.
Don't let the devil use you.
The real truth was amazing.
I'm not gonna stop. Let me go.
No, I can take my
When the swisher gets walked in,
Long time.
everybody wanted a big splash. I don't know you, girl. Baby, it went down.
Great God Almighty's gonna cut you down.
Welcome back to Real Life and Music Season 1 reunion. So let's get into you guys' morning show.
We like to go off. And every single time we come out, we go to fuck off.
I got that motherfucking fire. You know I do this shit, don't get no motherfucking time. I slid up on that table, said them niggas better hire me. I can never be a fucking nigga recognizing me. Try to close the way down and get me terminated, but I can't. Looking pretty like a Terminator.
Sunday's best.
Trying to travestize you.
Off-white.
Trying to belittle you.
Girl.
If you touch that, hold on, touch it again.
You didn't look at me as a supporter of you and just somebody that was generally trying to be your. Don't cry, baby. Why are you crying?
This is the motherfucking hell. This is a charge. This is a pet fee. Oh my god, it's strong. Oh my god, this shit is strong.
It's in my mouth. I said get down.
It's in my mouth for me.
If you really had it, I wouldn't have to get down. I wouldn't have to get down. I wouldn't have to get down.
Not piss for you. We don't need to pee.
I'm letting you know right now.
Stop.
I'm letting you know right now.
Can we not?
This whole shit.
I'm telling you right now, nigga. Nigga, get that. You get on your knee, I will go in your mouth. Open your mouth, and I will piss. Who's gonna guarantee me? Guarantee me. Give me a certificate. Who's gonna guarantee? I'm not that guy either.
You're like 50 years old. Come on, relax.
Nigga, I'm you gonna be my age. You're not, nigga. You 60 years old in the face. So what the fuck you talking about?
What was the group impression of why they was going on? Did you guys know that you guys were going on to support Ty in terms of like this award show and the other festivities that we had on it? What was your impression, Bryson?
I didn't know that it was so many. I thought we were going down there to celebrate him being nominated for, but I didn't know that but it seemed like it was, as we started getting more knowledge of the trip, it started seeming like it was, we're going to support Ty in this, and we're going to support Ty in this, and we're going to support Ty in this, and I was just like, well, I'm coming down. I have not been to Las Vegas, and all I wanted to do is in New Orleans.
Where was you at?
New Orleans, whatever.
Just talk to me. So you thought
wherever it was, I wasn't going
be
down there to support Ty on his Top Fest. I just wanted to go down there to New Orleans to experience New Orleans, and I did not know that. I thought we was going there for one award show. I did not know it was going to be several things. Like it seemed like we were just going there to support Ty. So that's where I just got to stay.
Okay. Vay, why did you actually rolled down with Rebel, Ty, and Vo? So why did you go to the award show like with
So I think I agree with Bryson a little bit. I didn't know everything was Ty, and I know the big event I was not prepared to go to.
Right.
Like I was door dashing. Okay, I ain't have no job at the time, so it was on a Women of Prayer. I went on the trip. You know what I mean? So I was like, all right. Well, I'm just not gonna go to this event. I didn't know.
I heard that you said that I begged you to come.
Yeah, he did say that.
I didn't say you begged me, but I said you talked to me. If it wasn't
for
for Rebel asking me to come, I probably wouldn't have came.
You probably did, but you used the word bed in the after show. You said,
show me the footage.
You said, Rebel.
I said Rebel asked me to come. Did you tell me to go?
I did tell you.
You asked. Did you ask?
You was lit. You and Bryson was at the end.
And I said I would.
You said, Rebel. You said, guess who got me to go? Y'all was.
And where's the bag?
I don't remember big, but
okay, so he just made that up.
I don't know.
I never. Did you really?
No, I was like, see, why is it lie?
I don't have to lie.
But he said, because he was like, guess who told me to go? And that's when you started to.
Girl, I was a little drunk, but nah.
Right, and I will admit, like we got there to get drunk. Like
Rebel convinced me to go. Like
so we'll use the word convince.
Yes, he was very convincing. Yes, he was.
Okay, I like that.
And I had big fun with y'all.
Yeah, you did. So also,
y'all had a lot of fun.
Rebel them later said that it seemed like you kind of switched up on them when you got there, like your energy kind of changed when you got around Bryson and Carmen at the house. Is that true?
It's very much. So what I'm starting to realize is the big three, even though their name is from being, I guess you could say, left out. Even though it wasn't intentional.
Right.
But the big three is very much
retired.
Invite only. They are very much exclusive. They are very much you can't do this, do that. Yeah, so it's like when I was sitting with them, and then once I was still in the same room but left their table, I guess they felt like I was throwing them to the side. But it was just I'm talking to Bryson, like literally. So what happened? I think what everybody's saying that I switched up was when we got there. I said hi to them. Bryson was going to the liquor store. I brought to the liquor store. Did I know it was an hour away? No, I didn't.
And so I do.
I didn't because it's a whole different city. It wasn't even New Orleans. It was Ponderosa or something. But it was like, okay, when I found out they had left, I was like, oh, well, I texted each one of them, and I'm like, okay, like, yeah, have a good show or whatever. Because I didn't want it to be, it never was a disconnect for me. It was always connected. Right. It was just, I know y'all don't connect, so that's what that was.
Can I say this? How it kind of felt was like, how they came in, he intentionally wanted to go with them, but the way that it played out, the timing did not play out, and they didn't give him any consideration. So they were like, okay, you're not here, so okay, bye.
I told Ty I wasn't going. Yeah, so we talked about
it. I'm not saying that's
so. Rebel, why was you kind of still disappointed in him if he told Ty?
Because he wanted me to go.
Okay, well you're not here
that night when
you didn't call
everybody up. You also woke Bay up, and you got on Bay for not
No.
supporting Ty.
Yeah, because I just felt like ultimately, whether, we like each other or not, I feel like, especially us being in a group setting, let's
support one another.
Support one another. Like, same way if it was, if you may not believe it, if it was something that Bryson was celebrating, guess what, I'm going to show up for Bryson. Same thing about the kind of Chrissy situation, like, at the end of the day, yeah, it was some shade tied to it, but it was also like, I'm going to come and, support the group.
But there was no shade attached to it because
shade is not
shade wasn't attached to it because if we really want to be real about the situation, let's be real about the situation. We know that things got changed around when we first got there. So when we all excuse me. Our intention was to come down there to support Todd in his in the event, in the first event that he had when we first got down there.
So, but then got turned around. So to answer your question, the reason why I was specifically, kind of disappointed in Bay,
so like we weren't trying to support
like
Todd.
I felt
ridiculous.
Like, we had this, kind of road trip down, and we all kind of connected and everything, and I felt like, I assumed that everybody else that was, coming, of course, Carmen was supposed to perform with Ty, and also I thought that, Bryson was coming just because I feel like at the end of the day, Bryson and Ty may have their issues, but I feel like there's a certain type of appreciation that they have for each other.
Sure, we do.
So essentially, I felt like that would have. I honestly expected Bryson to be there as well.
You expected him to step up.
Yeah, just because I felt like if you're gonna play this role as far as what I'm saying, the big brother or the drunk uncle, whatever you want to play, at the end of the day, you can have your fun, but also like show us the what I'm saying, the other side of you.
The other side, yeah. Okay.
So
can you appreciate that, Bryce?
I can. I think there was necessarily I was being a little petty, and I will say that I was like, well, me and Ty weren't getting along, and we had a like it could have been at that point. It could have been like he could have put the air conditioner on 78, and I told him I wanted 77, and I was like, I'm not going bitch.
Yeah. So let's move on to this. After that Rebel, you came back and you did call production. You told her to roll the camera.
I did.
Why did you want to roll the camera?
I said put the cameras on, baby.
He had too much Hennessy at the
Okay, so you
yeah. So for one,
so why did you come in?
I pulled a Chrissy, but this time it was Ty that gave me the Hennessy. So no shade, Chris.
Yeah. So you wanted to roll the camera because you was gonna come in and
let's make a move. Like I'm clearly all about the cameras. So let's
so when you first came in, you went right to Bryson.
So
he did.
Go ahead.
He did. He stopped by Bryce because I was on the other couch. He stopped by Bryson.
He woke Bryson up.
Right.
Yeah.
So that's what I'm getting to. You woke Bryson up, and you was like, with your award, look, Ty won the award. Bryson said at that moment when you scared him, that's when he pissed on himself. So.
Sure did.
So he was that's what he said.
That's what I sure never
So he was
said
saying because you started him, you scared him in terms of like he's sleeping, somebody just waking up out his sleep.
What kind of
You
dream
scared
was you
him.
having?
So what I'm simply saying of it is,
Whoa!
after the fact,
now I'm not trying to be disrespectful to you, but if you know anything about like usually sometimes women will hold their dick. I will hold my dick.
he was holding his dick.
I was holding my dick while I went to sleep. I had my dick in my hand, and I went to sleep while I was drunk. And what happened was, you was sitting up, and there's no tea, no shade, but if I see your face and you looking at me right here and looking at your face, and you wake up and I look at your face and I look at it, it might give me a little shock. I ain't gonna lie. And you gave me a little release to where I was like, oh shit. And I ain't gonna lie, I released. I did release.
And the only thing I would say to that, I don't feel like that's technically true because Bryson was laying on his front.
Okay.
Like Bryson was laying on his back, okay?
You was a lie. You was a guy. I was laying on my back.
Like on the side.
Yeah,
was like this.
You weren't laying on
but still, I was still holding my dick.
So what I'm saying,
I was still holding my dick, right?
Is that
What that mean though?
Right, but I'm still looking at your face, and that was scared Jesus.
But that's not.
So at the same time.
So what I'm saying is that if he was laying on his side or whatever the case may be,
how does that matter?
Piss wouldn't have been able to.
I don't know. I don't even know what y'all talking about.
My dick on my side.
Hold on, I'm getting to the point. The piss wouldn't have been able to soak into the couch to make the stench. Bryson had already peed on himself.
No, that's a lie. You know how that's a lie? Bitch, let me tell you something. I drink alcohol. I'm glad that no.
Was the chair not soaked? The chair was soaked.
Let me let you know. Hold on, bitch, because you think you know something. You think you know something
until he got up.
Yeah, we didn't know.
You think?
But I'm saying it was like 20 minutes later when y'all was.
It wasn't the side.
Thank you, honey.
15.
I'm about to read your ass.
Rebel came.
No. First of all, excuse me, Republica. First of all, let me tell you something. When you drink alcohol, my piss is gonna be dark, and it's gonna have a stench to it. I was drinking with they. Ammonia. I was drinking with they. I was drinking with everybody. And I'll admit it right now, I was drinking alcohol because they even told you when they came into the house, and when you was trying to clock me to say, oh, you were drunk, and then they said, well, isn't that the purpose of us being in Vegas? Isn't that the purpose? But I'm just trying to tell you, bitch, no. I was drinking a lot of alcohol, and I constantly drink a lot of alcohol. It don't matter. You should look at this. You should look at hold. Don't worry about what's going on here. But I'm trying to tell you, I was holding my dick. You called production. You tried to tell them you try to gag me, and then that's where you tried to have me a scene. You scared me. I released my penis, and then that's where I peed on the couch. Gregory told me to clean it up, and then that's where you tried to milk it, and then that's when I went into the shower and tried to clean my shit up.
Okay.
Come on, Milk.
So let's move on to that because
Try to act like shit. Like I know what the fuck.
At that point,
that's why I told you I was gonna piss in your damn mouth so you can understand the taste.
So let's go into this.
The fuck?
So let's move on to this. So at that point though, Carmen, you're supposed to have been performing with Ty. So at that point, so why did you perform with Ty?
Why did not ask Ty?
Ty, why did she perform with Ty?
I truly don't know. When I text you and I text Karma, because Karma said she was coming later.
Yeah, he did. When he texted me, he did ask, "Was you coming with me?"
And
but I told him we wasn't coming.
Okay, can I ask a question?
Okay.
Is the song? Can we hear it right now?
We can. No, it's not mix and master. No, it's not.
So how the fuck we was gonna perform it then?
They had a performance.
That's a great
that was
question.
made.
How were we?
So Carmen was saying that she felt like you had no intention to do the song. Is that true?
No, it's not true.
That's not true. Why did you feel like she never had intention to perform the song?
Right, but it wasn't released.
So why did you feel like?
Because at that moment, at time, the product was not finished.
It was finished. So the fact that
So is that the real reason why you
Karma, that's not
didn't
what you told me. Can we deal with
Let's
the
be real.
Karma,
What do you
promise
mean?
me. Karma, promise me this, Karma. When I asked you,
The energy wasn't given that you wanted to really.
but that's not what you gave me, Karma. That may be what you feel. I'm not gonna take away from what you felt, but that's not what you gave me. You gave me you raised with
I was down.
The 2 weeks before the thing, I asked
you. Absolutely, but the time schedule was not adding up.
Did it have something to do with the dress that Rebel done was
No,
mailing
to be
your
honest,
dress?
no, it didn't have.
And why did y'all do that? Why did y'all
Because
do
any
that?
dress that I motherfucking buy, I'm gonna put on, regardless if somebody
So
wants to.
why-
But that's not what you told me. You told me you didn't want to wear it.
But why did they?
No, I never told you
And
that. I never told you that.
Karma, I asked you-
How am I going to
Karma.
tell you that I don't want to wear a dress that I bought?
Because that's what I asked you.
I have a problem with wearing a
I
dress
clearly asked you.
that was not.
Karma, I
So,
clearly asked you. I said, Karma, do you
I did
know
want
what-
to perform. I did.
So you honestly want to perform?
But Karma,
Yeah.
that's not what you
Yeah.
said.
Yeah.
But Karma, literally on camera when I asked you, I
That's
said,
what I'm
Karma, do
saying.
you like this dress?
He
You
be on.
said
He
no.
was smoking his weed.
really
But
did.
that mean, if I did say that didn't take away that I wanted to perform.
Gotcha. So why
But
did
it
y'all
is
make-
what it is. It
Gotcha.
is what it is.
Why did y'all make fun of her dress, Rebel?
So
Because it was a white
so
eggshell
for one,
dress.
it was I was being a bully,
Okay.
and
Thank
when
you.
I was lit, and I do want to say that I looking
respect
back
that.
at it, I truly apologize about that, just because at the
Thank
end of the day we can poke, like I feel like to a certain extent, yeah, we poke fun at each other, but you didn't deserve that in that moment, and
I respect that.
I will say for me, like looking back at it, it's kind of like.
I do.
It's kind of like, damn, like, you know what I'm saying? It was
real.
It was for me like that was what bullying is. Bullying is like coming at somebody that's vulnerable, and you were vulnerable in that sense, and I took that, and you know what I'm saying? I kind of played on it, and like I said, aside from everything else that we done been through, I truly want to say that I apologize for that situation because realistically, that it was not right. I did it in that moment, you know, it is what it is. I don't like, you know what I'm saying, regret it, whatever case it may be, because it is what it is. But I will say that was wrong of me to do.
Yeah, I
That's
like
good.
that. I will give that. I'll accept that. That was
I want to
real.
say one more thing. Karma, just on some wholehearted shit.
Here we go.
When I took you to the studio, did you not cry in the studio and say that you were happy that you were going through this,
I wanted
that you enjoyed
to
this
perform.
experience?
I think the time schedule would kind of fuck everything up.
I just wish you could communicate it
because
more. I just
to be
wish
honest
that
with
you-
you, wasn't it 2 performances?
No, it was just one.
Only one.
Only
was
one.
that morning?
No,
Or
it was that night.
That night.
Yep.
Right.
That night. It was one performance that night.
No.
Oh,
remember
this
she supposed to do
was
it that
the-
morning, but the weather had
Yeah, the
stopped.
weather.
So she was supposed to do that morning.
Yeah.
The weather had
Remember
stopped.
we did-
Oh, we
Yeah.
didn't make
So
it.
it was-
It was a miscommunication
yeah, it was
because
so-
I lost my phone. At
Yeah,
the
she
same
did.
time.
When we
You
picked her
did.
up at
I
she
lost
did
my
lose her
phone.
phone. Okay, so can you
Okay,
the
well,
fact
if
that
that's
y'all-
the case, because I did lose my phone.
But no,
I
that was
had
the
no-
thing. The thing that was like me, I was like, even if she didn't perform, even though I was upset about it, it was the fact of that I was just like, you didn't show up for me. That was it. It was cool, but you was like, I didn't show up for you because of this, and I was like, but you didn't tell me that. You was just saying something totally different a couple of hours ago. Like literally, I felt like I was trying to do everything to make you comfortable in the situation. I had offered to make sure you could get a dress you like, even when we were in Atlanta multiple times. Told you we could go together, I could send you the money, find something, send it to me, all that good shit. And when we got there, I asked you, did you like me? Did you have a dress? You said, yeah. You showed it to me and you clearly said you didn't like it. You said that.
It was last minute. It was.
Because
when I called
you really got it because of the guy.
But that's why I made sure I was trying to make it a comfortable situation.
So we see that it's a misunderstanding. Can we see that we can move forward?
You thinking I'm being comfortable just
No, I said I was trying to make it a comfortable situation. Okay. That's what I said, Carmen. I said I was trying to make
comfortable either way, though.
So let's just, I don't think, misunderstandings, but it's not that deep. I think you guys can hopefully move forward from
Absolutely.
there. So let's close this New Orleans thing out with the last performance. Oh, no, let's two things. Bryson, you also talked to me about that you did want to take accountability for, even though you didn't mean to, you got everybody, well, we had to kick you out the house. Like you said, in that moment, you were so mad, but you felt like you did owe them an apology to say, like, you did not mean it. So can you elaborate that a little bit?
Okay, so we all went to New Orleans. We were.
No, cause we can't go into it.
We were in the
your apology or what you really meant, because we have to wrap. He about to leave. That's what I'm saying. Cause you said you wish you would have told him that. So I'm saying, do you want to say that now, right in this moment, about the house?
Well, what do you want me to say? In
terms of, you said you would, in that moment, even though you was mad, you wish you would have apologized to the people that was there.
No, I didn't wish anything. I apologized to everybody that was there. So there's nothing for me to say.
Did she apologize?
I apologize to me.
Yeah, I apologize to everybody. So there's not that I
don't recall you apologizing. So do you want to give Reb3l apology?
No, you said I wished, but I didn't wish anything. So you don't want me to say anything.
So he gave you an apology, Lottie?
He did.
He did give an apology.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's say he did give an apology. At that point, you felt like the group as well as production was not holding Bryson accountable. Why was that?
Because I mean that's what it was. I feel like Bryson does things, and like I said, we hold it as entertainment, and this is on some real shit. Like, this is not even me being like petty.
You don't feel like nobody holds me accountable.
But I feel like to a certain extent.
So at the same time, no, we're gonna wait till the time, because I did say hello to everybody else. Yeah, but when I say something, it's a problem.
Oh my God! No, it's when you talk about I'm trying to get a problem. Saying he finna explain what he was saying. So
I want to talk about accountability, and I already said hello, and you were there, so I don't understand. I said apology to everybody.
So do you
want to? Like I said, I wasn't there. I wasn't in attendance for the apology, and realistically, I don't really care for an apology from Bryson, just because at the end of the day, Bryson is going to be who Bryson is.
But I'm saying the accountability part. When you
so
say
that
is we don't hold.
Like, I don't feel like people hold, like, because it's kind of like, oh, it's, you know, Kiki is the drunk uncle. And, you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get all sentimental with it, but, like, sometimes when I see Bryson, as much as I can, like, laugh and Kiki, sometimes it's kind of like, damn, like, we're kind of watching, you know what I'm saying? And I hate for him to be here. Like, I don't want him to take this. I know this ain't shit coming from me, but we're literally watching somebody kind of, you know what I'm saying? And now to kind of know the backstory as far as, like, his weight loss and everything, and then the whole contract shit, it's kind of like, now I understand why Bryson is the way that he is. However, I don't want it to be like...
Bitch, don't you dare.
Bryson!
No, Bryson!
And that's I understand why Bryson is.
Because I already know where you're going.
I understand why Bryson.
That's the end. Because I already know what you're trying to do. I already peeped your shit begin, and that's the end. That's the end.
Okay.
Bitch, don't ever try to use my journey as a way that you try to throw shit at me. I know what you're doing, bitch. I know what you're doing.
Okay.
Yeah, that's what you get. Look, I can look at you in the eye.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, look at me in the eye, and I'm telling you, I know what the fuck you doing. And I'm telling you, I know what the fuck how you going. Don't you ever, listen, bitch. Don't you ever. I'ma say big. And I'm telling you, don't try to use my journey as a way for you to try to throw shade, for you to have something up on me. Yes, you are.
Trying to get us to be done, but I need y'all to sit down so we can close out. Bryson. Excuse me, Bryson.
Bryson, look at me. We're closing out.
Okay. You tried to set up your shit. You did that shit on live, and you used the exact same words right here. You're trying to set up your shade to get it recorded. Bitch, I know what you're doing.
Sit down, Bryson.
I know what you're doing.
Bryson.
Yeah. 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 Yeah, I got it.
Witnessing somebody spiraling out of control. We've literally been watching somebody from the beginning of the season.
Yeah, but you already said it. If you was genuine, why you saying the same word? Bitch, you wrote that shit down. You wrote that shit down,
This
bitch.
man is killing himself. Alright? This man is showing you what alcohol and trauma does to you.
Just take care of it. We finna wrap it up. We finna wrap it up.
Let's sit down so we can
wrap it. We wrapping it.
Can you sit down?
Bitch, I almost died.
Bryson.
I almost died, bitch. You almost died.
Y'all better relax.
You phony ass bitch. You trying to get clickbait?
I can tell you right now. If he touches me, I'm not gonna worry about him being drunk.
Move.
No. I'm not gonna worry about him being drunk. I'm not gonna worry about him being drunk. Him being drunk is not gonna be any of my concern. Him being drunk is not gonna be any of my concern.
You said the same thing on live as you tried to do on here on the couch. You fake ass bitch.
Just sit down. Just come on there.
Okay. I need to go to the bathroom too.
You know what, Bryce? I'm tired of your shit, man.
Matter of fact,
you go pee and sit down.
Matter of fact, you sit down. You sit down.
You pee and sit down. Okay. What is happening?
Oh, nothing you done.
He going for it.
Come on, bitch.
I'm hot.
You ready?
You tried to set that shit up.
Seconds away from
You was on live. You was on after show live, and you said, I understand Bryson with his weight, and you tried to use my weight loss and my journey and what I've been through, and you put the same setup, and you come up on here and try to act like you genuine? Fake asshole! You don't give a fuck about me? Fake ass bitch! Fake ass bitch!
Can we reset?
You tried to set up a clip! You tried to set up a fucking clip!
Just we gonna wrap it, then you can say
Fake asshole!
Say it after.
You gonna fuck about that, and every single time I'm gonna be right on your ass too.
We just gonna wrap her up real quick, and then we can talk about that after.
Try another line.
Get the other
How
credits.
many times you wrote that shit in your notepad?
Five.
Like twice.
At least twice. I'm glad you admitted it.
Okay, so Rebel, let's get into your thing. You wanted to do an EP or a project with the group, and you got a group together. Where are you at with that? Or what happened to that?
It died with, you know what I'm saying, with the relationships of the group.
So Bryce, why was you giving Rebel a hard time when he was trying to do something? Remember at the library, you was like very aggravated. You was like real silent and nasty with him. Why was it?
I think it's very valid if we get everybody else.
Yeah, no, wait, okay, that's
you know, I feel like everybody else is
So let me ask y'all though, what y'all think happened to the project? What's y'all perspective on it? Lodi, Carmen, and Chrissy.
To me, the project was presented and then it was done.
What about you, Dave?
Rebel wasn't about that unity life like he was preaching that day. The same conversation I was having 2 minutes before he tried to say he wanted to do a group EP. He was saying, oh, I don't need y'all to work, but it is what it is.
So to kind of, like I said, and
Wait, you're not gonna get the press?
Karma.
I guess it all boils down to certain artists don't want to be with other faces creating music. You understand?
Okay. Is it because you think he better or something?
Maybe.
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 Is that it?
Maybe.
No, that's not it. What is it?
it's so just to kind of address even what Vay was talking about. That conversation, as far as me saying that, you know what I'm saying, I don't want to work with y'all. The comment that was made, and we spoke about it, was we need each other to blow up. And I was like, realistically, no, we don't. Every was that not the comment?
I didn't say that. I said we can make
Coming
more
together
noise.
will help.
I said coming together can make more noise.
Coming together
That
will help.
wasn't the reason.
Like that's crazy as hell. We could all do something with each other that take us all to another level. It's not about needing each other. It's about changing what we got going on at the moment.
Was my statement not each and every one of us could make just as much noise by ourselves?
Yeah, you did say that.
By ourselves as we can as a group. So don't feel
Thank you, Diddy.
Thank you, David King.
So I was like,
Thank
don't
you,
feel
Detroit.
that we have to
Thank
work
you.
together. Or like, yeah, we can work together, but don't feel like we have to work together in order to get anywhere. You could be a star by yourself. You could be a star by
That's
yourself.
how you feel. Speak for yourself.
Right, exactly.
I get what
Your
you're saying.
business, the way that you were
Well, if that's how,
practicing.
I get what he's saying too, but if that's how you feel, speak for yourself.
So this a good segue.
So was that not me?
No,
making a statement?
no.
Was that not me?
No.
I'm not a crab.
The way that you were trying to structure,
Like,
the
y'all
way
make
that you were trying to
any
structure the
sense.
project was not about us.
Gotcha.
So I'm not even talking about the project. Like,
Rebel, this is what I say when it's like if somebody's light shines bright, we feel like it's dimmed. Us working together isn't gonna make you less of a star.
But that's what that is literally what I said. What I said is that at the end of the day, do not feel like we have to work together. We can all shine bright by ourselves. That is what I said. We can all shine bright by ourselves. I don't feel like any of us should depend on anybody else to
But
feel like.
you asked us to go into the studio with you and record a song.
Collaborating
We're trying
is
to make
independent.
opportunities for each other because we see what we got going on.
So that's not right there.
Beating
This is
anybody.
a great segue for this though. Lodi, you at this point you also brought 3 beats to the group.
Okay,
to do songs with. Which one of the songs was American Pie? What happened to American Pie? What's going on
American
with
Pie is very much alive.
Okay.
You
So
guys will
also-
see it in due time.
And look, the video will be out by the time this reunion.
Okay. So with Rebel, it was told from Ty that you went and bought the beat. So can you clarify?
No,
that?
I didn't say he went and bought the beat.
You said, what did you say? That's get it from you.
You did?
Hold on.
I remember I saw it.
So what did you say, Ty? You told me something about the beat.
I said Rebel was somewhere, and somebody performed the song, and the song they performed was the same beat as American Pie. The person that performed the song asked Rebel to be on the remix, not knowing anything about what American Pie
But Rebel knew that.
Rebel knew the beat was American Pie's beat.
Okay.
Yeah, but also I do want to make sure that the people understand that on a beat that you're not.
That's one side.
That is one side of it.
So
Because you can.
don't let Ty start. I'm coming to y'all next. So with Rebel, let me clarify. You did say that you did want to get the beat because you was beefing with you was not beefing, but you was kind of not.
He was
feeling
rebelling.
So clarify.
Multiple people can buy that beat.
I understand it, but let him talk. I'm coming to you this now. So why is it?
What ultimately happened was that, like I said, it was kind of like, I felt like it was kind of like, you know what I'm saying, that the higher power kind of testing my petty. And the opportunity came to me and it was just like, child, I don't even know what, you know what I'm saying, the story behind it. But you know what? Just because I'm the petty nigga that I am, and I feel like at the end of the day, we're artists, why not, you know what I'm saying, do a little, you know what I'm saying, poke the bear a little bit. Why not? So I went ahead, the guy asked me to do the remix, I said, sure, absolutely, like, not even like.
And we will never get that name, will we? Who is that person?
Nobody gives a shit about doing the remix. It's how you go about shit.
Right. So why did you go about it?
Do whatever the fuck you want to do. It's how you go about things.
The reason why
I'm trying to make it make sense and it doesn't.
Well, let me make it make sense for you.
It's not gonna ever make sense.
So the reason why I felt, you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
He can do what he wants. That's a child. What are you talking about?
I know.
Flip children. I got my belt. We ain't tripping.
So the thing is that, like I said, I feel like at the end of the day, it was, like I said, it was not just
They all boil down, Rebel. You're not the only hit maker in here.
Hit maker,
you're right. We all make
So Lodi, when you got the information back, how did you feel about that?
Exactly how I feel right now.
You was aggravated, basically.
I don't care about the competition. It's a friendly competition, but the fact that you was going to try to go behind niggas back and do it is the whack ass part. It's the whack part.
If I was going behind
back to her, you spoke.
It's the whack part. That's the whack part that I'm talking about because you just sat right here on the couch and you said it.
I'm just saying, you ain't telling 3 people on American Pie you was doing the American Pie beat now.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm just saying, so that's your answer, so you did it, right? So you didn't say you did it because you wouldn't. You should.
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm going to do the song because guess what? Not only is it a dope beat and everything, but it also gives me an opportunity to kind of, you know what I'm saying?
But you had the chance to be on the beat also, too.
So American Pie, to be clear,
and that's
American Pie is coming out. And what happened to the 2 other beats?
I don't know. What y'all doing with it? Ty, you still trying to be on that?
Well,
I mean, I don't know, because y'all...
You gotta understand this, baby cakes. I'm good. I like I told you, I'll be on it. I have no problem.
That's all I'm looking for.
So what about you, Reb? When y'all song was like,
Okay,
y'all started.
so-
Y'all actually started on the song.
So
He already gives me he's not going to work with people.
I'm not going to work with them. I feel like I don't work with people that have, like I said, differences.
Yeah, and I would never work with Rebel again in my life.
Gotcha.
Just so we.
So at the season, let's move to the season finale, to the final end. Bryson, why did you go and tell the group in such a way about what Rebel was telling you? And you remember when you was telling them about what Rebel said? Why did you go back and tell the group about it and say it to
Because I was warning them that I was warning them that
he was telling them that you didn't know what you was talking about. You don't get on.
You don't know what you're doing.
You know.
There's no way that I'm going to go into a studio with you and take a whole bunch of beats with you and then record a whole bunch of songs with you, and then you trying to tell me after I spent my time and my money and all these artists spend their time and their money and their effort to spend times and creative and intellectual properties with you, and then we when it's time to bounce down and figure out, you're gonna call me and you're gonna tell me, well, just talk to my manager and we'll figure out the contracts later. That's exactly what. Am I lying? That's what you say. That's what you say. You say. You say. After we record. Excuse me. You talk. You say. After we record the songs, then I gotta talk to your manager to figure out what the paperwork would be on the splits, on the publishing, on the points and everything. And I would have to talk to your manager before am I lying?
So
you said I gotta do that after I spend 16 hours on one song. That's how I knew that you didn't know what the fuck you was doing. And guess what? I told everybody else that and it was gonna be under your label. Did he not say that, Karma? Did he not say that? That the mixtape or the EP was gonna be under your album? That it was we negotiated, agreed to be under your album, under your label, under your manager, who we had to discuss hours and hours and hours of recording.
Okay. So
I've never been into a studio session where I record and I don't have my split session before I record.
So we about to move on from that.
You didn't know what you was doing. And that's what I was trying to warn everybody else about.
What did you?
And you didn't like it.
So
and when I told,
hold
on, that's the last part. When we went to the studio session,
you already made your point.
No. When we went to the studio session with Karma, when they were recording American Pie.
Bryson, we're gonna get to that. Let him respond. So what?
When
you was organizing, what did you have in mind? What did you have in mind for this project?
So, for one, it wasn't in any type of attempt to scam anybody or anything like that. It wasn't even any type of attempt to, you know what I'm saying, make any type of money off of anybody at all.
They were just
like for me, realistically, I can honestly say I don't live off of my music. You know what I'm saying? My day-to-day, you know what I'm saying, my bills aren't paid by my music.
We all know.
All right? I literally do music because I genuinely love the art of music. Okay? I wanted to because I felt like at the end of the day, especially, and call this whatever, at the end of the day, I felt like I did bring a lot of drama.
You didn't know what you was doing and what you was saying.
So let this man finish his thought.
What you was doing and
he's
what
about
you was
to finish
saying.
his thought.
And you tried to wrap the rest of these people.
Bryson, he's about to get his thought out and we gonna be done. We got a route.
Yeah, but you gonna walk out and go to the
So that was your intention.
So
that was your intention.
So my intention was at the end of the day to, kind of
under your label.
Bryson, leave that alone because we can route. I got one more segment and we done. So that was the
intention. It was ultimately to pay back all the bullshit that I kind of caused in the group. So, I even told Bryson that if you feel that you can, and you was there, if you even feel like you can handle the managerial contractual part of it, that is.
And I said that. And then when we went to Karma's studio, when she was recording American Pie, what did you say to me when you came into the studio? And then she was recording American Pie. Didn't you say you didn't ask Karma's manager to record? I said, no, bitch. That's how I know you don't know what you're doing. I said I was invited to be their vocal producer for Karma, and I was invited to be a producer on it. That's how I knew you didn't know what the fuck you was doing. You too busy doing SoundCloud and recording your shit on your YouTube and your goddamn voice notes that you think that you eating something, bitch. But when you get into a real session, how about you talk to me?
Okay.
How about
so
you do
we
that?
don't just leave that.
You're right.
When you get paid to go into a session, how about you talk about it?
We're wrapping that though.
Right.
We're wrapping that. So
You know, but I do
Pay your Klarna payment, bitch, and then we'll talk about it.
Like,
You got $56.95. You gotta pay on the next payment, bitch. It's due in the next 2 days.
I'm saying this to everybody.
Let's talk about that.
Bryson, can he finish?
I'm saying this to everybody. At the end of the day, we may have our like I said, faults, but what I ultimately wanted, like, if I'm gonna be part of something that that
learn it.
I'm
Is that what you're gonna say?
That the man finish, dude.
I'm sorry.
Like, I'm the one that's putting out all this, you know what I'm saying, throwing out music. I'm like, you know what I'm saying, let me do my part, and at the end of the day, let's give something back. You know, let's show these people not only can we have like a little drama, but we're also working motherfuckers.
Gotcha.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's your intention.
Exactly, and I get that because we
So,
all
like
consider
I said, that it wasn't in any type of intention to be like, oh, I'm gonna make money. I literally, if it was gonna be done, everybody was gonna get their part of everything.
That was your intention.
It wasn't anything.
Okay,
Like, I even said, and Babe will even say, I will pay for the studio sessions to where y'all can come and record, and I don't mind paying for the session just so we can get it done.
Got it. So let's move on to this. We're gonna move on to the final thoughts.
Okay.
We're not getting anywhere.
Right.
No, we can never get anywhere with him.
Yeah, no, bitch. Sit back, sticky note, duct tape. Sit your ass back, bitch, because you know damn well you know what the fuck I was talking about. And there are other people that was talking about. That's what you sit your ass back. You don't know what the fuck you doing, and you're not gonna get me fucking wrapped up.
You know what you're doing?
I do know. I do know. How many contracts you got presented with? How many? Not on Google Docs. I'm talking about real ones.
Do you want to talk about?
I'm talking about real ones.
Oh, so
that's been on camera. That's been on exactly. You may say I've been anything.
You're the professional contractor.
This is the first day you can see your down gentleman side.
And he's going to talk to me about contracts. Baby, don't worry about my contracts. Worry about yours.
Yeah, you need to worry about your contracts.
So Kyle, we gotta go. We done because we're not getting it.
You're 18 streams a day acting like you eating it up. Just because you got a paper mache award from PimpPartyCity.com. Get the fuck out of here.
So, babe,
bitch, I don't need
let's
that.
Wrap it up.
I work in real
Give us your high and low this season so we can go.
I feel like one of the highs was watching my peers, people my age, people on the same demographic, just LGBTQ black artists perform. I think Louisiana was one of my highlights because I got to see Ty, Rebel, Lodi. Was it just y'all three? And I didn't see Bo, but Bo performed too, but I got to see those three. And it was like, wow, this is real. If you want it, go get it. If you want it, you can take it. So it was nice to see hands-on experience.
Got you. What about you, Rebel? High and low this season?
The high was, I honestly, you know what I'm saying, I never really thought that I would be doing reality TV because I felt like at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying, there is a certain character that you ultimately have to give whenever the camera's on. And as much as we say that reality TV is real, it's not as real as it really is. It is kind of like, you know what I'm saying,
a stage.
It's an exaggerated version of our lives.
Gotcha.
So I will say that I was appreciative of. I will say that I was appreciative of, you know what I'm saying, kind of being able to say that I can step into a character, step into my artist character and really give. Gotcha. The low was Bryson.
Gotcha. What about you,
Ty? And the base of low was yours.
My high was winning.
Definitely been the award. Astronomical low.
So come on, guys, we come to you next. What's your high?
My high was my winning my award, and my low was
Bryson.
No.
You trying this so bad.
My low was literally the fact that people felt because I was moving for me that I was hurting their feelings. And I want to just go on record to say that I wasn't trying to hurt. Literally, when I do something, it's not me trying to hurt nobody's feelings. I literally love to tell people I'm selfish. I'm the only child. I move for me a lot because that's all I move for. So when I do it, I like it to be checked. I want you to tell me that. I don't mind saying, oh yeah, I was wrong. I don't mind saying that. But the thing is, I tell people, let me know. But you wasn't for real all season. What the fuck? Chrissy.
Okay, Bryson, how
we was friends apparently, so.
My high was honestly.
I said we were friends apparently. That was the first line.
What is your high and low, Bryson?
My high was getting to know these five.
Okay.
Babe,
you know, these
Yeah, what was the low?
my low was my fallout relationship with Ty. I honestly think because I do generally, as much as I want to read, as much as I want to, I don't give a damn. Somebody still trying to come for that motherfucker. I'm still gonna be 10 toes down for that motherfucker. And we in public we might fight hard, but I'm still be for that bitch. But I still love him. But at the same time, I just think I just didn't like the way, cause I see it on television, and I see it on how relationships fall out. But
hopefully y'all can make that.
Yeah, I think it will be, and I think once we get to a place where I'm doing shit, he's doing shit, and we don't no longer have that barrier to where I got here. We can't have that conversation. Well, you ain't got no songs out, Bryson. I'm like, just like he said that I checked him about the BMI. Now I got songs out. Now he can't check me about songs. Okay. I think it might be better.
Lodi, high and low this season.
My high was, I guess meeting you guys. You know, this is a new experience for me.
Mm-hmm.
And my low was,
Oh. Here we go.
Okay, that low was hard.
Low hard.
I mean, because I be trying to look at every
Everything,
situation
so you
as a
can't think
positive
of
type
right
of
now.
shit. So it's like,
Gotta think about it.
nothing really changed my life in a negative way, so I don't
just say-
have a low to really say, like, was a low.
Okay, Karma, high and low.
My high was ending up here.
Oh Jesus.
Yes. And my low was not connecting with the people that I was making music with. And, you know, that was my low.
What about you, Christy?
So my high is like a little more personal. Like, I'm a very private person. I stay to myself. I don't really do like this kind of stuff. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I had the same friends since kindergarten. You know what I'm saying? So like, just being in front of a camera for one, knowing that everybody's gonna see this, and like going to a place where there's all new people was a big thing for me. So just being on the show was a high for me. I don't really have a low. Nobody can really do shit to make me feel low, and I know I'm that bitch. So there's nothing really low about shit going on over here.
Okay. So, well, I hope for this group that, you know, I know it don't seem like that we got to do something, but I feel like just talking about it, that you guys gonna sit down and reflect on it. Like, you know what? I see it different now. So hopefully that as a group, we can potentially move forward where we can do positive things, put more music out. We can do the things that Lodi and Reb3l set out to do, like put an EP out, hop on songs and stuff like that.
But yes.
And they as well, because we definitely know. So hopefully that we can, you know, moving forward, be able to do that. So on that note, guys, it's a wrap. Thank you guys for watching Real Life and Music Reunion. And that's a wrap, guys. Thank you all, amazing.
Yes! You did it!